Understanding the Legal Metrology Act 2009 has never been more important for consumers and businesses alike. In this comprehensive guide, Consumer Times breaks down everything you need to know about India's consumer protection framework that governs weights, measures, and packaged commodity regulations, from the latest 2023-2024 amendments to practical implications for your daily shopping. We cover the essential provisions that protect your rights as a consumer. Whether you're a shopper concerned about fair pricing, a business owner navigating compliance, or simply curious about your legal protections, this video provides clear, actionable insights. Hello and welcome back to Consumer Times. I am your host Dr. Arun Kumar, your trusted source for consumer rights and protection. Today we are diving deep into one of the most important pieces of legislation that affects your daily life as a consumer, the Legal Metrology Act 2009 and its rules. Whether you are buying groceries, shopping online, or purchasing any packaged commodity, this law is working silently in the background to protect your interests. The Legal Metrology Act 2009 came into force on April 1, 2011, replacing the older Standards of Weights and Measures Act of 1976. This was not just a cosmetic change but a fundamental restructuring of how India approaches consumer protection in the realm of measurements, packaging, and fair trade practices. The Act established a comprehensive framework to regulate weights, measures, and other goods sold or distributed by weight, measure, or number. At its core, this legislation ensures that every time you purchase a product, you receive exactly what you pay for, no more, no less. One of the fundamental purposes of the Legal Metrology Act is to establish and enforce standards of weights and measures throughout India. This means that whether you're in Mumbai, Delhi, or a small town in rural India, the kilogram you pay for must be the same standard kilogram. The Act mandates the use of standardized weights and measures derived from the International System of Units, ensuring uniformity and preventing fraud. This standardization extends to all measuring instruments used in trade, from the humble weighing scale at your local grocery store to sophisticated instruments in industrial settings. The Legal Metrology Packaged Commodities Rules 2011 form a crucial component of this regulatory framework. These rules govern how products must be packaged, labeled, and sold to consumers. Every packaged commodity must carry specific mandatory declarations including the name and address of the manufacturer, the net quantity of the product, the month and year of manufacture or packing, the maximum retail price inclusive of all taxes, and a customer care contact number or email address. These requirements are not mere formalities, they empower you as a consumer to make informed decisions and hold businesses accountable. Recent developments have significantly strengthened consumer protection under this Act. The 2023 amendments introduced stricter provisions for e-commerce and online marketplaces, recognizing the digital transformation of retail. Online sellers must now ensure that all packaged commodities sold through their platforms comply with legal metrology requirements. This means that whether you buy from a physical store or order online, the same standards of transparency and accuracy apply. The amendments also introduced provisions for QR codes and digital declarations, modernizing the law for the digital age while maintaining its protective essence. Another significant development is the increased focus on unit sale price declarations. For products sold in quantities other than standard units, retailers must now display the unit price alongside the package price. This allows consumers to compare products of different sizes more effectively and make economically sound decisions. For example, when comparing a 500-gram package against a 750-gram package, you can now easily determine which offers better value for money. The enforcement mechanism under the Legal Metrology Act deserves special attention. The Act empowers legal metrology officers to inspect premises, examine weights and measures, seize non-compliant goods, and prosecute offenders. Penalties for violations can be severe, including imprisonment and substantial fines. For manufacturers and packers who violate packaging and labeling requirements, penalties can reach up to 1 lakh rupees for first-time offenders and even higher for repeat violations. These stringent provisions ensure that businesses take their obligations seriously. The Act also addresses the critical issue of short measurement and weight fraud. We've all heard stories or perhaps experienced situations where the weighing scale at a shop seems questionable. Under the Legal Metrology Act, using non-verified or tampered weighing instruments is a punishable offense. All weighing and measuring instruments used in trade must be verified by authorized legal metrology officers and stamped accordingly. As a consumer, you have the right to demand that the shopkeeper use only verified instruments, and you can report violations to local legal metrology departments. Maximum retail price regulations under this Act protect consumers from overcharging. The MRP declared on a package is the selling price. No retailer can charge more than this amount. The MRP must be inclusive of all taxes, ensuring complete price transparency. While retailers can sell below MRP, which often happens during sales and discounts, selling above MRP is illegal and punishable. This provision is particularly important in tourist areas or locations where price exploitation is common. The recent introduction of provisions for pre-packaged and pre-weighed commodities reflects the changing retail landscape. With the growth of supermarkets and modern retail formats, more products come pre-packaged. The rules now clearly specify requirements for such products, ensuring that whether you buy loose commodities or pre-packaged ones, your rights remain equally protected. One of the most consumer-friendly provisions is the complaint and redressal mechanism. If you suspect that you've been shortchanged in terms of weight, measure, or price, you can file a complaint with the local legal metrology department. The department is obligated to investigate and take action. Many states have also established online complaint portals, making it easier than ever to report violations. Remember, when you report a violation, you're not just protecting yourself, you're helping protect all consumers who might shop at that establishment. Looking ahead, the legal metrology framework continues to evolve. The government is working on integrating artificial intelligence and machine learning for better surveillance and compliance monitoring. There are also discussions about stricter provisions for misleading advertisements and greenwashing, where products make false environmental claims. The focus is increasingly on not just quantitative accuracy but also qualitative honesty in product claims. As consumers, understanding the Legal Metrology Act empowers us to demand our rights and make informed choices. The next time you shop, take a moment to check if the package carries all mandatory declarations, if the weighing scale is verified, and if you are being charged the correct price. Your vigilance, combined with strong legal provisions, creates a marketplace that is fair, transparent, and trustworthy. Thank you for watching Consumer Times. If you found this information valuable, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with others who might benefit. Remember, an informed consumer is an empowered consumer. Stay aware, stay protected, and we'll see you in the next episode.